So E3 2017 is in full effect right now, and we've gotten past all the major press conferences. And in those conferences, there have been some pretty big surprises and really interesting trailers shown. Now, this series is going to be just a short reaction series where I just give my opinions and thoughts and even maybe what I kind of hope for in some of the games that really caught my eye. Now, the first one that really caught my eye was initially shown at the EA press conference, but it was a very short teaser. And then the full gameplay trailer was shown at the Microsoft press conference. And that's a little game called Anthem, or it was also known as Project Dylan as a code name. Now, I'm not sure what the code name really stood for, so sorry, that's my bad. Anyway, now, if you haven't seen the trailer, you're seeing some of it right up on the screen right now. And what it kind of looks like is it looks like Bioware's attempt at going after a Destiny-style game. Now, from the gameplay trailer that they've shown, it's not necessarily a first-person shooter. It actually looks more like the combat style of, the Mass Effect games or Gears of War, so it's like a third-person behind-the-back sort of thing. But as you're watching the trailer, and I'm going to leave the link to the trailer down below so you can watch it in full without any commentary or anything over it. Now, it definitely looks like it's very heavily loot-oriented, like Destiny. And the combat itself looks really good so far. Now, this is, again, just a teaser trailer, so take it with a grain of salt. But from what I've seen, I'm very excited because I was one of those people that I really, really wanted to love Destiny when it came out. And I thought the combat was great. I loved the loot cycle. But my biggest problem with Destiny when it first came out was really the non-existence of a story. And while I can overlook that to a certain extent, if I'm expected to play a game, for a couple hundred hours or whatever, I want to be able to engage with it somehow. And they were having such a big push on how this is going to be such an expansive and amazing world with all kinds of stories you can tell and this and that. And I just never got that. And I know a lot of other people didn't either. And I know that Destiny got better as the DLCs came out. But again, at that point, I was one of those people that I dropped off so hard that I just honestly kind of didn't care. So as you watch the trailer, it looks like Bioware is definitely trying to make a stab at that sort of gameplay where it's going to have the very, very heavy loot cycle and questing aspect, which makes me excited because that's what Bioware is known for, is writing really good quests, really good stories, and really good character interactions. Now, this could go a couple of different ways. Again, from the trailer, it looks like it's a third-person behind-the-back sort of action game, which I would be absolutely fine with because I really did enjoy the combat in the Mass Effect games, and it did end up getting better as the series moved along. So if they could at least put the combat style on par with, the later Mass Effect games, or hell, if they could make it, really close to, like, say, the fluidity of like a Gears of War, because I have a ton of fun playing Gears of War, mixed with Bioware storytelling and that loot grind, I think Bioware may have something very, very special on its hands. So only time can tell, and it's still a really, really far ways off. But just from the trailer alone, it's gotten me fairly excited. Now, this isn't going to make me discount Destiny 2. I'm still cautiously optimistic that Bungie has learned from its mistakes in the first game, and I definitely still want to check it out. But if Destiny 2 doesn't pan out, this might be a very fun alternative to it. So we'll see what happens, and the world itself looks amazing. Again, in the trailer, it looks like the combat can flow pretty seamlessly. So some of the similarities that I've noticed in the trailer is it definitely kind of looks like Destiny in the way that it looks like there might be 3 different classes in the trailer, because you see 3 different, like mech suits, basically. But they don't really say what they all are. But they do name 2 of the classes, and one's a Ranger and one's a Colossus. So, kind of your all-around kind of class and your tanky class. So I'm expecting that the third class be like an engineer or something tech oriented that's very, very focused on support. So again, we'll see how the combat and the classes and everything work. And again, my biggest hopes for this game is that it has that really great loot grind that Destiny had, mixed with the awesome storytelling of previous Bioware games. So we'll see how this all pans out. And again, it's super early. So what do you guys want from this game? Check out the trailer. Let me know what you hope for, what you think this game might actually be, and if this trailer is actually even indicative of the final product. So thanks for watching, everyone. I'll have more of these up soon. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, because I'll be having more of these videos coming up here in the next couple of days, just giving my thoughts on which games are interesting to me. Thanks again for watching, everyone.